shining bright lotus.
It's my pleasure to be here this morning with all of you. So once again, I just say good morning. Welcome new guests, precept folks, and also Sangha members. And so thank you for being here, bodhisattvas in various disguises. Some of us in robes, some of us in stretchy yoga pants, but all of us here to reflect, awaken, and yes, talk about lust and sex. So, Enzo, are you recording? Yes? Thank you. Okay, the title is, as Daijo mentioned, Between Love and Lust, Zen Reflection on Cosmopolitan Zen, Precept number 3. So let's have the precept. What is the precept? The precept is be loving. I vow to refrain from misusing sexuality. I am conscious and loving in all my relationships. In sexuality, I discern the difference between love and lust and do not take advantage of other human beings. I transform the arising of lust into true loving. So let's take a minute. And one of the things I'd like to say as bodhisattvas, peoples on the path of light, the precept 3 is a vow. And so here's how I would do the vow for myself. And maybe you'll relate to this. So I would sit comfortably in my chair, go to Gasho, and I would say, I'm conscious and loving in all my relationships. I discern the difference between love and lust. I do not take advantage of others. I transform the arising of lust into true loving. And so it is. That's my blessing, and hopefully a blessing for you if you're studying this precept. Obviously, one thing about this precept, it might cause a little squirming in your seat, this love and lust thing. Oh my goodness, how do we balance this in our life? It brings up the heat, not just from the desire, but from shame, confusion, and vulnerability. Yes. And in Zen, of course, we know how to meet heat with a cool koan and a clear mirror, the reflection of who we are. Now, all of you know we're all descendants of hollow bones. Yes, Jumpo Roshi. Oh, what a great teacher. He said something that I really love. Transform the arising of lust into true loving. I don't know. I think that's one of the most powerful phrases around precept 3. Not repress, not pretend, it's not there, but transform. That's kind of like your garden, like the compost, turning passion into compassion, energy into presence, wanting into intimacy. Bodhidharma, he kind of put it this way, and some of you know this already, is Self-awareness is subtle and mysterious. In the realm of the ungilded Dharma, not creating a veneer of attachment, is called precept of not misusing sex. So, in other words, don't paint desire with gold and call it love. Don't cling to pleasure and call it connection. Just don't pretend. Ungilded, simple, be awake in your love and your lust. In Zen, we don't vilify lust. We see it as a part of our human experience. But lust becomes suffering when it uses other people or persons, or when it makes us forget that the one we long for is longing to be seen. Longing to be seen. It's an important issue in love and lust, having someone be seen. Norman Fisher says not to misuse sexuality, but to be careful and faithful in your intimate relationships. I love Norman. He does some really good work. So this precept asks us to stop seeing people as a means to an end. Stop scrolling past the sacred. The sacred. We're wired for desire. No getting around that. I mean, that's for sure. But Zen doesn't say don't feel it. Zen says feel it, witness it, and choose love. I mean, let's be honest. you, you can be meditating in a silent retreat. The birds are chirping, chirp, 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 incense floating. And suddenly your mind is writing a romantic novel featuring the barista from last week's coffee. At least that's happened to me. You know what? It's okay. The barista is beautiful, especially the one I see. But remember, your mind is wild. It likes to spin and make up things. But all we have to do is take a breath, stop, drop, and breathe. And we can act, and we don't have to act on every story that comes up in our mind and give us an impulse to overreact and not hold love in our heart. Dogen Zenji says, the three wheels are pure and clear. When you have nothing to desire, you follow the way of Buddhas. Yes, we're Buddhas. That's the path we've put a stake in the ground for. Now, Dogen doesn't mean you'll never want anything again. No, he means when you're not caught by wanting, when you're not spinning in the wheel of craving, you are free. Oh, freedom. Oh, yes. That's a possibility in this lifetime. Freedom isn't celibacy or indulgence, it's presence, being present and mindful in this moment. It's meeting another human being without nothing hidden. As you know from the Mondo Manual, those of you that have gone through Mondo, we do something in that process called being open, honest, and vulnerable. Oh, open and honest and vulnerable in every moment with someone we love closely. So as a result of that, today I wrote a poem. So let's see how you like it. Love is not a hunger with teeth. It is a bowl held out into the sun. Not I want you, but I see you. And I vow not to make you smaller or mine. Not to make you smaller or mine. Keza says it wisely, knowing how deeply our lives intertwined, we vow not to engage in abusive relationships. Oh, good idea. Love in Zen is not a possession. It's being present in time with you and your partner. It's really holding another person's wholeness in your heart, not needing to reshape them. It's to accept who they are. Now, I have a past Zen teacher, Don Daido Lori Roshi, reminded me of a line that kind of applies to that. Honor the body, do not misuse sexuality. That means our body and others' bodies. It means seeing the sacredness in this form, not something to escape or erase. Our bodies are temples of the Dharma. And guess what? You'll like this part. Temples can sweat, age, ache, and still be radiant, for sure. Uh, what is real Zen? Oh, you're going to like this one. What is real Zen? Oh, it's Zazen, sitting with what is, not fixing, not fleeing, letting the moment reveal itself. So the question comes, can we do that in our relationships or your relationship? Can we sit with our beloved, our desires, our loneliness, and our joy, and not misuse each other? That's the vow. That's the precept we're discussing today. Okay, I'd like you to try a little something with me. I know this is going to be novel, and we're not a chorus, but let's do a call and response today. Get everybody involved a little bit. And so I'll say the line, you say the line. I won't be able to hear you, but please follow along. I vow to meet others with dignity and care, to know the difference between love and longing, to transform lust into presence, to honor the body, mine and yours, as sacred ground, to use the energy of desire for liberation, not illusion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate having the little choir for a moment there. Hopefully that went into the body and you felt the presence of this declaration, the intention of the precept. And one of our favorite sanghas in the world is Zen peacemakers. And I wanted to repeat one of the things that they say: encounter all creations with respect and dignity. This is the precept of chastening conduct. But chastening doesn't mean cold. It means ungrasping, ungripping, letting each encounter be a meeting of Bhuttas, letting each encounter being a meeting of Buddhas. So, dear Sangha, my friends, my guests, whether you're in love, brokenhearted, single, married, curious, in transition, or confused, remember and choose. You are held in the vast heart of this Dharma. You are already whole. You are not your desire, but you're not separate from it either. And as we awaken, we learn to love better, more honestly, more freely, more like the Buddha, with eyes wide open. So I was busy trying to put this whole talk together. And I do little silly things, as you've already found out. How many times do you come to a Dharma talk and have to do a chorus? Well, I wrote a haiku. Yes, it's a dedication for today. My haiku goes like this. Desire arises like wind across quiet ponds. Love sits still and sees. Oh, I like writing haikus. A lot of us do that. Thank you to Fujin Roshi. Okay, in my closing, may all beings realize their true nature. May all beings be released from suffering. May all beings know peace. Thank you so much for being here, so much for listening, and being a part of this transition in study of precept. Thank you.
Shining bright lotus.